switch the SD cards. Switch it to 2. How much time? Yeah, that's fine. Forget it. Forget it. We're good.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here on the Spacemen Broadcast Network. We are live at the Thunder Ice Arena in Trine University in Angola, Indiana for Game 1 of Round 1 of the USPHL Premier League playoffs. As always, I am your color commentator, Brandon Porter. With me, Bryce Ryder, play-by-play, Joe Hacker, game videographer. As I mentioned, we're not in our normal building. We are at Trine University's Thunder Ice Arena in Angola, Indiana. So this is the first time that I've actually ever been here.
Yeah, this is a great facility. It's a great ice to play on. The benches are pretty neat. The bench is taller to sit on. And if you've not watched people trading stock at a stock market, then you missed out, as Joe and Brandon were working hard to set up. It was something to see. And here we are, ready for a nice Saturday afternoon game after you guys put on a show getting set up.
Yeah, just trying to make sure we got everything ready to go. Getting all the equipment up here, and then actually forgetting the encoder to Hockey TV in the hallway, thinking that belonged to someone else because the tub had Adam written across it. It's like, oh, that's obviously not ours.
Yeah. I don't know what that meant.
I guess it's borrowed from the rink back in Fort Wayne, but at any rate, we got everything up and running. Everything looks to be good. So, yeah, everything looks like it's up and running pretty smoothly. Audio's good. Video looks good. So we'll just get moving right along here. The Zam's getting off the ice, so we'll get going. Take a look at your starting lineups for tonight's matchup for the Midwest Blackbirds. Starting goal is going to be number 50, Nick Meyering. On defense, number 46, Tyler Kramer. And number 48, Evan Cummings. We'll get to that here in a minute as we recognize that name. Forwards, number 9, Derek Eaton. Number 18, Francesco Adante. And number 81, Kevin Hewlin. The head coach is not Colin Romaine. That is the Cleary University head coach. So let's just go ahead and take that off right there. And now the starting lineup for your Fort Wayne Spacemen. Starting goal is going to be number 33, Cedric LaRiviere. On defense, number 6, Derek Lujan. And number 10, Austin Buck. Forwards, number 15, Logan Robbins. Number 86, Larry Yeloney. And number 97, Sam Saar. The head coach is Kaylee Schrock. So as I just talked about, name we recognize here for the Midwest Blackbirds, Evan Cummings. We just called a Indiana Tech game on Wednesday night. The Warriors, they played the Cleary University Cougars, and one of the players on the Cougars was named Dalton Cummings. So I'm pretty sure there's a bit of family history there, and I believe he came from the USPHL with, I believe, the Detroit Fighting Irish.
Yeah, there was a lot of those players out of the USPHL into the collegiate level that were playing there, so it's pretty neat to see where they take off from. So we'll be saying Cummings all week long, it seems like. So we have a game today and then one back on our home ice back in Fort Wayne tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
5:40, I believe, right?
5.
Is it 5? They pushed it up?
Yeah, we confirmed again in the locker room. It's so confusing because on the Spaceman website, they show the Central Standard Time at the 5:40. So it just, it was a weird.
I got that text message.
Yeah. So hopefully you're not tuning in too early or too late, depending. And we're Indiana. We're not used to time changes and all that stuff, so we'll get it wrong no matter what.
And the only time change we do is daylight savings to standard. Well, outside of that, we're just waiting for the teams to take the ice. Got about 4 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. You're watching Spaceman Hockey, playoff Spaceman Hockey on the Spaceman Broadcast Network.
This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like the amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here is, I heard, was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right, is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff. So they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans that really helps our goalies off the ice. And I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're more importantly doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed. Or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
And we are back here. The teams have taken to the ice here at the Parkview. We are not at the Parkview Sport 1 Ice House. We are at the Thunder Ice Arena. So we're going to just turn it down to the PA.
Assistant coach Scott Rose and Zach Hartley, head coach David Strunk, the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Here we are playing to the national anthem. Tradition throughout all sporting events, and we are happy to stand here for the national anthem as it represents this great country. And one of the things we love about this country is our spirit of competition, and we're about to see that unfold here today as the Fort Wayne Spacemen host the Midwest Blackbirds, and we're both out of our element here as we were up in Angola, Indiana, but still home ice for the Spacemen as we're about to play here in this beautiful Trine Thunder Arena. And this is a nice place to play. I love it up here.
Yeah, it definitely looks interesting. The only thing I'm a critic of right now is the safety netting. They decided to go with black instead of white, which makes it ice a little bit harder to see.
Yeah, the speed of what we see through that black is a little difficult for us to read. Hopefully you see it just fine at home. So we're all about to see something new here as we're ready for puck drop. And as Robbins takes on Adante off face-off, it's going to be picked up. The Spacemen, here they come, put it in the corner. Sar tips it in. Robbins going after it. He is on goal line. Picked up Yeleny. He feeds back to Buck. Buck goes across over to Lujan. Lujan takes a shot. Fired loose up front. And it's going to be picked up by Midwest as they go to clear. But, oh, here we go. It's a one-on-one battle now as Buck takes on Eaton. Tips it up into that black safety netting. So changes for the Midwest. And the Spacemen like what they got. Face off in the Spaceman zone. Kramer versus Robbins on face off. Puck goes out to the neutral. Kramer picks it up, throws it off boards, and gets an icing as he gets behind the red line as he fed it off the Spaceman bench. So changes for the Spacemen will come now. No harm to the Blackbirds. They had a few changes already.
And Remo's out there with Hewlin and Fisher. Your forward pairing.
And the face-off is kept in by Perez. And a shot, second shot of the game so far. Petcher kept it in, I guess. And he wallops it into the glove.
Nate Myring, starting goaltender for the Midwest Blackbirds. He'll face it off in the same spot. It's like a defensive change coming for Midwest.
Hewlin on face-off, drops it back to Pitcher. Pitcher with the puck now, just barely kept it in. Another shot, puts it in the corner. Gets through, and it's a race. LaRiviere will pick this up. He throws it back behind Perez, gets through Perez's stick. Now working to hang on to it is Remo, but it's a shot, but a block shot as it's picked up by Hewlin. Hewlin feeds up. Here we go to Fisher. Fisher going in. Remo's delayed coming in, but now he's in. He's in the slot. Looking. He's fed the puck. Oh, what a shot and a save. Myring saves the day there on the left shoulder there. And the puck now is into the hands of the Blackbirds as they look to come up. Yates was chasing up. Now he's battled. And a glove comes out and a stick. Parts all over the ice. Picked up Pitcher behind goal line in the Fort Wayne zone. And after cycling, and the equipment's off the ice. Still back behind. Pitcher with the puck. He throws it off boards, but have to come in. It's Bechtold, but it was picked up and dumped in the zone by the Blackbirds. On a delayed off. Now Bechtold with the puck now. Here he comes in. He's got working. He's got Ferris with him. Bechtold drops back into the corner. Still working around. Tetreault on the keep. Oh, off a skate. It'll work. Oh, almost a chance there off the skate of a Blackbird. Picked up Ferris. Shut down by Myring.
Yeah, forward for Midwest Welch. Applying pressure despite the delayed offsides kind of helped keep the Spacemen hemmed into their zone.
Tetreault will pick up from face-off. Throws it around. Steele puts body on. Goes in the corner. Picked up Tetreault. Ferris playing the right D. Bechtold working in the corner. Throws it up to Steele. Steele with it now. Throws it back into the corner. Bechtold works to get in as he was on top of the paint. Now he's in the corner. Looks over to Steele. Picks it up. Shot.
He hit the crossbar.
Wow. Did the old clink there. No doing. Ferris working. Trying to get something up front here. This line's working hard and keeping it in the zone. Watts on the keeper. Puck's broke up, but it's now chased out as it's got to be picked up by Tetreault. Tetreault picks it up, throws on the backhand to Watts as Armstrong put the heat on, and he's going on a change. Fresh legs come out for the Blackbirds. It's a stretch pass. No ice. Broke up as Kramer lifts the stick of Steele. Around it goes. Hoffman will pick up, and can he get something? He's got something. Oh, leaves it up front. Perry on the backhand. Just sloshes it up on the boards. Hoffman with it now. Now the Blackbirds with it. They throw it on the bench side. Watts picks it up, flings it in the air. Oh, now it's picked up, dumped into the zone. Picked up, and a chance. Oh, and just goes wide off the boards. Now it's going to be kept in by Huff. Perry can't pick up the pass there. Buck comes back. Lujan picks it up on feet. He gets around. He takes a couple hellos on the stick there, and here comes Lujan. He's got Perry up. Jean, gets taken away as he comes in and to get the puck back. And can he get it in time? Working Sugarhead trying to get a hold of it. But he ties up Adante, so Buck can get back in time, pick up the puck on goal line. Sticks out of Adante. Now Lujan there. He just picks up the error there. Lujan to Perry. Perry's got Sugarhead going up. Backhands over to him soft. Now picked up Sugarhead. Sugarhead throws it in the corner. Changes for the Spacemen occur. Blackbird's back. Robbins coming up. Sar tips it for Perez to pick it up. Throws it on boards over to Yeleny. Good pass. Yeleny looking to get in. Broken up. Now picked up Robbins. Robbins working. He's double teamed there. Forsman with the puck now. Picked up Perez. Perez looking to come in now. He's on red line looking to go in. Here he is. And he throws it around the corner. It's going to be picked up. Robbins feeds Yeleny. Now it gets through into the corner. Here we go. Picked up Perez. Perez working. Perez still with it. Taking a look. He got through. He's going to come out. It's tipped by... and it's up front. The Blackbirds coming and tighten up the coverage there well. Out in front of the goaltender. And a penalty coming on a
trip. It's going to be on Larry Yeleny.
So the first penalty coming in for against the Spacemen. Clock time 15:21. So just 4:39 here, and the Spacemen find themselves in the Copper River penalty box. Steele with the puck now. Can he get there in time? And it's not. It's picked up Blackbirds. Here they go. They've set up. Taking a look. Gets off of Dante's stick. Still working. Here comes an attempt. Shot just goes wide, but tipped a little bit. Perry on the try there for the Blackbirds. Up front, and it's going to be Steele comes in and picks up the puck off a rebound. He's looking to carry, and he finally, tries to get rid of it. Eaton there picks it up. Sugarhead working to try to get it out. It's still in the zone. Now it's thrown back by Steele. Riviere picks it up. Now pitcher with it now. Here they come on the attempt there to steal. Just goes outside, but it doesn't matter because they're still working on a penalty kill. Blackbird's working. They see Eaton, but he's covered. And the puck's almost broke up by Robbins, and it's turned over. Here comes Ulan. Ulan with the puck now. He draws back into the zone, but he's he draws some with him. Here comes Ulan. He's got some room. And he whiffs on it, but he does pick up the puck. Tied up on the boards, but now picked up by the Blackbirds. They got nowhere to pass up. Shot, and just goes around into the corner. It's going to be picked up by Perry. He takes another shot. Watts almost turned it in. He took a shot right on his shorts there. And almost pushed it in. Gets through Ulan. It doesn't matter. Robbins on the chase now. Kramer will pick up. Meyring's grab there. There we go. Kramer feeds it up soft, and it's airborne, and it's going to be picked up. Buck working at the battle of the tens as he goes against Crozier. Fisher picks up, throws it around. He's going after to pick up the puck in the corner. Still working. Still working on the man deficit for the Spacemen as the puck is taken away. Fisher gets under the stick of Forsman. Fish can't get there in time. Changing the route. Yeleny comes out now, back in the action. And he's heading to the bench. He plays the puck momentarily. Down goes Wasserman. Perez with it. He draws it. Almost gets it taken away. Perez with it still. Feeds it soft. Gets through the hands of Tetral. But it gets to Fisher. Fisher gives it over to Fisher. Griffin, that is. Good to see him back. So the Fisher I knew at some point would match up today. Puck's put down in the Fort Wayne zone. The Riviere with it. And it's almost taken away. Picked up Fisher. He looks over to Remo. Remo gets it intercepted away by Armstrong. Now Perez will pick it up in the Fort Wayne zone. Washington on the pressure on him. Just gets through Griffin. Fisher. He works. He gets it away from Armstrong, who was going to pick up the puck easily. Now Remo will pick it up. Quadruple team against Remo, and they throw it around. Tetral has to come and get it, and they let it go. Ferris did. as the change occurred. Riviere throws it back around, picked up Perez. Perez looking, it's got Eaton on him. Oh, and now it's picked up by Perez. Looked like it was going to go to Steele on a stretch pass way out and way out. Oh, and Bechtold goes down. He's still skating to get the puck. They battle into the corner. Now it's picked up. Here we go. Looking. Ferris whips on it, takes a shot, and he scores to the 5er. He tried to pass the puck, and it fanned, and then he just shoved it in as Meyering was following the pass that didn't happen and just pushed it in the 5er. So first goal coming for your Fort Wayne Spacemen.
Well, we played the entire time from the start of the penalty at 15:21 all the way to now. However, the clock didn't quite start right off the bat, so there was an 8-second differential from when I started mine and when they actually started the clock.
Fort Wayne Spacemen. They get the first goal of the game. The face-off they won here. Throw it into the corner, however. Bechtold will chase this out, or he gathers it up. He's hanging on. He feeds it over to Lujan. Lujan feeds far, over to pitcher. So the Spacemen pick up the first goal here, and now they're working face off into the zone of the Blackbirds. Credit Bechtold and Steele on the assists on that. Robbins takes the drop. Now picked up and fed in. Shot on net. Eaton drops it back around. Perry feeds it over to Eaton. Eaton, yeah, they go out for the stretch and gets through the attempt to Eaton there. Lujan gets a hold of it. Arm comes to Dante, puts body on, and now it'll be picked up and down ice. It's picked up by Yeleny. Yeleny can try to get around Perry, and he does. But the puck goes into the corner, picked up Robbins. He's looking for Lujan, but he throws it back instead and picked up now by Saar. Saar with it now, feeds point. Buck with it. He throws it back around into the corner. Now picked up Robbins. Robbins feeds. Oh, try to feed it up front. Buck working to get a hold of it. Over to Yeleny. Yeleny with the puck now. He splits Robbins and Lujan. Now picked up a Dante. Dante with it now. He had Perry cheating down now, but Perry gathers back up. Now he's with the puck. Working to get it out. Robbins is the pressure. Yeleny comes in. Perry gets shoved off the play, but puts the puck in. Picked up Perez. That was a hit by Buck to keep him from coming in. Picked up Kramer. Kramer with it now. Retracting back into the Midwest zone. They feed it down ice. Oh, Buck off the skates. Broke up the effort there. Taken away. Sugarhead feeds it. Now picked up Blackbirds. Cummings trying to get a hold of it. Now it's going to be kept in the zone by Perry. Huffman chasing out. And the puck's airborne. It's a bouncer out in front. Picked up by Perez. Perez with it. He comes back into the zone. He draws Yates, Crozier with him. Yates is effective as he's putting some heat on him. Here comes Perez now. Perez gets a backhand pass. It flutters around. Picked up Perry. He gets in the right spot to dump it in the corner. And it's a race now as Huffman will get a hold of it. Huffman feeds Sugarhead there. Takes a shot. Now picked up Perry off the rebound, off the boards, but he's getting teamed up here. Tetra with it now. Tetra looking. Oh, it's off the feet or off the body of Crozier. He takes a shot and fires in as Huffman was searching. Almost set up a screen, but Meyering read that the entire way.
Now, Spacemen get out early on the lead. Blake Ferris with the goal. Pretty good back and forth action right now for the opening match. I was a little worried that it might be a more defensive thing, not too many rushes like we've seen.
Watts comes back to pick up the puck, and he finds himself back into the Spaceman zone. Goes through Tetrel. Tetrel's got to get this. He does. Oh, nice solid over to Hewlin. Hewlin picks up to Remo. Remo throws it back into the corner. It's a foot race trying to go in. Oh, up front, but now it's been picked up by the Blackbirds. They feed it off the boards for an ice, and here goes Tetrel to go down, but he may get beat, and now it's going to be picked up by LaRiviere. Now Wasserman coming in trying to get a hold of it. He gets checked off by Remo, and here we go. Fisher with it. He's taking a look, tries to feed Tetra, but it's off of a Blackbird there, kept in by Watts. Watts trying to feed over to Remo. Remo's got to pick this up into the neutral, and he throws it in on a delayed offside, and he gets checked off the play by Kramer. But he hops back up, and he's back in it. It's a race now. He's trying to get it in. Fisher coming in. And this picks it up. We got Ramo, Ferris, and Ramo all together here. And Ramo on the backhand, fires it in the Meyering, and he shuts it down. And face off in the Blackbird zone. Picked up pitcher, gives it to Perez. Perez fires on, picks up the rebound. Steele now working into the corner. Bechtold working. He goes down, hangs on. He's going to look to point, and he does. He feeds it over to pitcher. Pitcher with it now. He takes a shot on, and it's a stop by Meyering as he's searching for it. Rebound picked up Bechtold, still working. Now it's going to be Steele that's going to reach in to try to get a hold of it. Bechtold hangs on. Now picked up by the Blackbirds, and pitcher comes all the way in. Going back is Ferris to play his spot. And now they drew Steele in, but now couldn't hang on to the puck. It's Funge. He's looking for a pass. Up ice, Eaton gets through his stick, and now pitcher will come back to pick this up, and he does. And he puts a backhander on. Bechtold will pick this up. Softies over to Ferris. Ferris with it now. Ferris looking. He wanted to pass up, but it gets off sides as Steele was coming in on the left.
Well, take a look at the standings here that were finalized. In the 2021 season. Spacemen finished third in the division with 54 points. Midwest finished sixth in the division with 26.
Derek Lejeune picks up the puck off the face-off. Now working is Saar, and it's taken away. The Blackbirds with it now. Picked up Yeleny. Yeleny with it now. He drops it back to Buck. Buck picks up. And Buck is making a give and go from Saar, but he stays back as the puck's dumped into the corner. Yeleny going in on the chase, going up against Perry. Yeleny goes down off the check, now picked up, still working. Yeleny disposes of Perry. Now Yeleny picks up the puck, and now it's fed back to Lejeune to Buck. Buck picks it up off the, on a flipper save. He picked it up off the boards, and another shot and another save. Meyering just racking up the saves here. And the puck is now picked up by Robbins, out of reach. Goes through everybody. Now Buck gives it to Yeleny. Yeleny with it now. He's feeding to Buck, but it gets to LaRiviere as he stopped the puck. Now coming in off the pipes is Buck. And trying to get it to Saar. Saar was there battling, but Buck picks up, working on the bench. Yates dumps it in there softly. Now Lejeune will pick up. He's got nowhere to pass as the change for the Spacemen occur. So Lejeune look for it now. He's getting through. He's trying to get through Armstrong, and he does. Feeds Perry, but it's tipped out by Quinn. Now it's Huffman reaching out to pick it up. And an attempt from Perry. Cam Perry trying to fire on. Lejeune will pick up. And over to Huffman. Huffman's got some room. Oh, he tried to pick corner. Nice.
Again.
Wow. Oh, this one's be a no ice. Oh, up ice. Here comes Cam Perry. He's taking a look. He's got some help coming in. He's got Griffin Fisher there. Oh, tried to get something there still. Still got the puck. Gets rid of a check put on him. And he's being held on, but no doing here. Pitcher will pick it up.
Penalty is coming up.
Oh, so it is. Yeah. So good sell on the penalty. He was hanging on his leg, and he couldn't do anything. So the Blackbirds find themselves first time in man deficit here. At 14:20, be 5:40 clock time.
Looks like it's going to be on 46. I believe that's Kramer.
Yep, Nick Kaplan in the Rudy Shop penalty box for 2 minutes or less. Face-off's going to be picked up by the Blackbirds. Kept in by pitcher. He's feeding off the boards to Buck. Buck's got some room. Feeds back to pitcher. To Lejeune. Lejeune looking up front. Trying to get on a backhand. Good stop by Meyering was the effort there of Robbins. Meyering followed that one pretty well.
Yep, Spacemen on the first Rudy shot power play of the game. And only 2 penalties so far, 1 for each team in the game.
Euler versus Robbins on the face-off. Over to Buck, picked up from pitcher. Gives it to Lujan. Lujan working up front, and there's Perez back to, Euler tips it out, and it's a race as they both collide. This pitcher goes down and takes Euler down. Riviere hung on to the puck, gave it up to pitcher. Pitcher with it now. And here we go. Pitcher with the puck coming up ice. He's in the neutral. Now picked up Buck. Buck's coming in. Buck looks. Oh, he just does a two-step there and goes down on his own. I don't know if he stepped on the puck. Pitcher has to try to keep the puck, and he created a breakaway on the line. Now coming down, Lujan working and takes the puck away. Wow. So going into the net. And it was not a trip. Lujan played. He played that well, came down, snuck underneath, and got a hold of the puck and turned it over from Euler.
Yeah, it was a great back check there by the defense. Breaks up the breakaway. Short-handed breakaway, too, so that's probably one that they're going to discuss over in the locker room during the intermission.
Yeah, it was a miscue on pitcher's part trying to keep the puck in the zone, and he ends up turning it over. They had tight coverage there on the man deficit for the Blackbirds. So face-off's going to be won by Midwest. They throw it around. Eaton's going to pick it up back in the corner. Broken up. Now Griffin Fisher with it. It's given up to Tetral. Tetral with it now. Here we go. Tetral's got options, and he gets a pass solid over to Yeleny. Here comes Yeleny. Dumps it into the corner. Griffin Fisher will come out and try to pick this up. He lets it go as Yeleny had momentum. Yeleny feeds over to Tetral. Takes a shot. Looking for it. Oh, Myron didn't know where it was, but he saved it. It ends up into the corner. Now picked up Ferris. Ferris sees Jared Fisher. Feeds it to Jay Fish. And here we go. Over to Tetral. Tetral to Yeleny. Yeleny with it now. He gives it to Jay Fish. Jay Fish looking up to G, but it's tipped up. And now it's going to be picked up by Yeleny to Tetral. Tetral with it. Tetral backhands over to Jared Fisher. Jared Fisher's got a run lane. Oh, and he fires away and into the glove of Meyering, who shuts down the play.
Now 9 seconds left on the power play for the Spacemen. Face off inside the Midwest zone. Looks like going to put a glove side of Meyering. Not too many strong chances for the Spacemen. Obviously one major lapse in the power play.
Yeah, it was a good attempt for Midwest on that, getting that breakaway.
Now they got to watch the box.
And here we go. So now it's going to be picked up by Huffman. Huffman with it now. He's feeding across the paint. Now it's a race for Watts to get a hold of it, and he does. And it's now 5-on-5 hockey. Kramer's back in the action, and he goes out on the ice. Now here we go. Bechtel feeding it over, and it's off the board. It's going to be picked up by Armstrong as Prez is there. Oh, drawing it out of the air on a high stick is Wasserman, so they shut down the play.
Should bring the face-off back inside the Midwest zone, playing the puck with the high stick. Yep, and going to put it right back to where we just were.
Steele on the face-off. It's we're still working, trying to get something. Bechtold will pick it up. He gets pushed off into the corner. He still comes out with it. He feeds it over to Steele. Steele working, tries a shot loose up front. Cleared out by defense. Nice hands there by Quinn, I believe. Well, not sure if that's Quinn. Perez on the keeper. Bechtold coming in to get a hold of it. Gets through Welch. And dumped in by Armstrong. LaRiviere shuts it down. That's Runyon.
Quinn's wearing 98.
Yeah, so 24 is Runyon. Oh, up front, and Perry's going to keep it. Throws it back into the corner. And here they go. Perez with the puck now. Changes for the Spacemen. Perez feeds it soft. Steele now picked up. Oh, Watts had an opportunity there. That's kept in by Perry. Griffin Fisher will pick this up. He drops it back to Watts. Watts tries it again. Fires it, and out it goes. Perry tried to pick it up on the backhand. And now it's, got through Watts. Couldn't hang on there as he went through Welch. Here we go. Perry with it now. He's got Griffin Fisher. He feeds it up front. Oh, Griffin will chase this out. Now it's up front. Now the official gets hit with it on a clear there. Now turns it over. Sugarhead with it on the backhand. Broken up and sent away was Perry's effort there. Under 2 minutes now. Griffin Fisher with it. Here he comes. He's got Perry with him. He's taking a look. Gives it over to Perry. Perry tries to redirect it in. Perry will pick up the Griffin picks up the rebound over to Lujan. Now to Buck. Buck can't hang on as it rolls over the stick. Now it's into the neutral zone. Buck sees the last man Sugarhead coming in. Dante on the challenge here. Turns it over now to Midwest as Perry's working to try to get a hold of it. Dante comes in there, almost had the puck, but broken up. Now it's still, now come out Midwest. Euler there gets broken up as he tried to get something there, but a shot and save him out. Myring, Sugarhead has to try to dance through, but now the puck keeps changing directions. Picked up by Perry. Perry with it now for the Blackbirds. Looks like he was going to go to Mogan, was wide open, so now it goes off. The pass from Lujan doesn't get solid on Remo, so now working to get a hold of it. Lujan tips it in, and Remo can't get there in time, and here they come up the ice with an attempt now as Euler. Euler there, look at that breakup. The battle of the 81s won by the 81 of the Spacemen, Tetro. Remo picks up the pass. Remo feeds over to Lujan. Lujan with it now. He's trying to hands through it. Dante breaks it up. Dante sends it back into his zone. And here come the Blackbirds fighting. The puck is tipped and out of play and grabbed by the backup goalie. Jordan Belay.
Yeah.
Nice glove save there.
It's always the crowning moment when you're the backup as you actually catch the puck on the clearing into the bench.
Yeah, during the game, technically during the game. No credit, though. All right, so here we are, 38.5 seconds here remaining in the first period. And a penalty has been dished out against the Spacemen.
Are they calling because Belay caught that?
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the announcement.
I think they're calling it because Belay caught that even though it was out of play.
No.
Are you kidding me?
So Kyle Ramo will be serving this penalty for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Let's listen for the call.
Yeah, they're calling on Belay for catching the puck even though it was way out of play.
Well, he is in the game then, so now he's on the score sheet, but going to be for a penalty. Be a bench minor, however. I doubt they'll put his name for it. All right, so here come the Blackbirds, and they'll be carrying this over into the next period if Spaceman can't handle business there. Luriviere slows it down, can't get a hold of it. Pitcher comes in. Now it's cleared up ice as it was picked up by Ferris, I believe. Or nope, that was picked up by Steele. So we're at the end of the first period, second period action. We'll see the man deficit for the Spacemen as they pick up a kind of a cheesy penalty right there.
That's the end of the first period. Shots on goal from Midwest to Fort Wayne, 23.
Well, we'll take a break here. You're watching Spaceman Hockey on the Spaceman Broadcast Network.
Good God, 2-23.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior. Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes. Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, Warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior. You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
Well, we're back here at the Thunder Ice Arena in Trine University in Angola, Indiana. We're in our first intermission where it's a 1-0 Spacemen lead. Shots on goal for the first period were 2-23 in favor of the Spacemen. Block shots at 0. Penalty minutes, Midwest with 1 penalty for 2 minutes. That was a holding on Kramer, which was killed. The Spacemen with 2 penalties. One for a trip on Larry Oni. That was killed off in the middle of the second power play for Midwest. For bench minor for interference by catching a puck that was out of play. I have never seen that call in my life. That was probably one of the worst calls I've seen all year with the Spaceman program. And even with Tech in my high school games, I've never seen a call that bad. The puck was out of play, and the goalie catches it, and you're going to call an interference for a bench minor.
Yeah, I'm not sure the angle that the official saw. I mean, if he was looking at him dead on, he wouldn't know the depth of where his glove was. That's kind of how our viewpoint is, looking dead on to Belay there, the backup goalie, and it looked like his whole body was definitely behind the boards there, and it just popped in his glove. He didn't reach out or anything. So next time, let it play and hit a player or anything. Just let it go, I guess.
And that's another thing. I mean, Belay doesn't have the helmet on, so I guess he's just going to let it hit him in the face from now on.
Yeah, might have to wear that bucket. Yeah.
That is just horrible. But face-offs at 7-12, so Midwest in the middle of their second power play right now. We'll take a look back at the lone goal here in the period. Which was the Ferris goal. So battle along the near side corner. They dig it out. Spaceman gain control, passes it. Actually, it looks like the pass was initially blocked and it went right back to Ferris, who then just decided to shoot it. So that's interesting. The initial pass across was blocked. He gets it right back and just decides, you know what? I'm just going to throw it at the net. It worked out. Spacing up 1-0 at the end of the first.
Yeah, I was just looking at those shots earlier, and that's something that coaching is going to be dealing with Blackbird. They need to get down and get some attempts, and they will. Maybe after this face-off center ice, if they win it and get down, because they'll be the man advantage for a little bit, and they just got to increase their shots. But I don't know what that does with LaRiviere, if it gives him a break or makes him cold if something were to come down. I mean, they had a breakaway earlier, but they didn't even get a shot off because, you know, Lujan got down in time. I mean, the defense is playing well to help out, stopping anything that Midwest is even going to try to put on.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Comet game last night. They went into the first intermission with, I believe it was 16-4 in shots against the Wheeling Nailers last night. But, yeah, that's definitely, normally see the 23 as the game total, not the first period total.
Yeah, so
we're kind of used to seeing Spacemen with a high shot total.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, so Blackbirds are going to gather up, figure something out, and come out firing away here probably in the second. We'll see how well the Spacemen answer.
Yep, well, we're going to go ahead and take another break. You're watching Spaceman Hockey on the Spaceman Broadcast Network.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
About the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They're flexible, they're fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in.
And here we are back, ready for second period action here up in Angola at the Trine University Thunder Ice Arena. And it's the home ice today for the Fort Wayne Spacemen, as other things were occurring down in Fort Wayne. But this is a nice NCAA facility, so it's kind of fun to play up here. I enjoy it. It's a great facility. And the Fort Wayne Spacemen enjoyed that first period as they picked up the lone goal scored here. But they're a man deficit, as they will see. Minute 22 without the help of Kyle Ramo, who's in the penalty box serving the bench minor for the delay of game, I believe.
Bench minor for interference.
For interference, okay.
But yeah, I guess there's a National Junior Prospect Tournament down in the NJPHL tournament down there. They do that every so often. They hold those at the Parkview Sport One Ice House, and I guess that's what is happening down there.
Well, we wish him well down there. It gives us a good facility to play up here, so everyone's happy, and we'll see how well we can play to stay happy here. Robbins gets face off, and it's going to be picked up by Adante as Buck was tying up his guy. They fire on, but it's wide. Now it's going to be kept in, and it's Kramer there is trying to feed it around. Adante's chasing this out to pick it up as Euler was in the action there. Robbins gets out in front of him. Cummings on the keep there. Robbins fires across to Lujan. Lujan will pick it up off boards, and he draws back Euler. And here we go, looking up, Buck feeds it over to Steele, in and out of the stick, and giving up now to Robbins. Robbins got to chase it out now. It's not going to be nice, but he was trying to get there in time to get it picked up, and Dante with it now. Now it's up front, Kramer with it, I believe. Euler gets in the way there, see if he uses him. Nope, Kramer stays up. Puts it up to Cummings. Cummings dumps it in, and I don't know if they're looking for a change or not, but they're staying out. Riviere there. Oh, the puck's picked up, and a player goes in front, and it's out front. Oh. Kramer's got to chase this out. It looked like somehow the Dante ended up in the net as the shot was fired, but it didn't phase LaRiviere. He played it solid. Steele trying to take something away from Euler. Euler's coming in strong. He throws the puck in. He's trying to chase it out and picked up LaRiviere. He shuts down as Euler comes all the way into the paint before the whistle stops. We are at 9 seconds on number 9.
Yep. Midwest hasn't really had a whole lot of pressure so far today. I mean, they have 2 shots through an entire period, probably about 3 now. But that's definitely not the start when the Spacemen are out shooting them by about 20 now.
Hewlin versus Armstrong, picked up Perez. He's looking. Throws it up off the glass. Quinn will pick this up, and he tried to give it to Wasson, but Wasson's going to skate against Perez into the corner. Perez will come out with it, but he's still got a challenge on him. And he gets through Remo, who just came on the ice. Now Perry feeds it. He's trying to give it up to Quinn. Quinn has it now. He had to get it off the boards. And the same thing now back to Perry, as Fisher is the disruptor at this point. Now picked up. Here comes Armstrong. Fisher gets under him. Hewlin couldn't pick it up as it just went under him. Now picked up LaRiviere on the backhand, and it's a shot and a save by LaRiviere as it was tied up as Perez. And now gives it to Remo. Remo with it now. He's got Fisher up, flings it up in the air, and it finds itself as a shot on Meyering as he shuts down the play.
How Spacemen survive a questionable call. Just leave it at that right now. Face off inside the Midwest zone. Glove side of Meyering. Looks like Ferris to the draw.
And it's going to be picked up by the Blackbirds, and here they come. Trying to fling it around is Yates. Going to be picked up LaRiviere. LaRiviere backhands it, but it gets through Tetral, and Bechtol's trying to pick it up back. It's still in the corner. Yates up front to receive, and Tetral picks up the puck now, and he throws it back around. He's trying to get around as Ferris is there, and it's going to be picked up. Bechtold, he can't hang on. He gets through. Forces the dump in and gives a chance for Tetral to come out and pick it up. He's going to get double teamed. And now it's Horsman in there trying to get a hold of it. Still working. Now it's picked up Ferris. He feeds it. Oh, it's off the heel of Bechtold, and it's going to be back and forth hockey. Now it's going to be picked up by the Blackbird. Steele was trying to intercept the pass, and now it's flung up in the air. Going back, and it's Tetral will go as Watts comes back with him on behind the goal line. It's a backhander. It didn't work. Tetral has to do it again. Now, there we go. Now Steele's waiting an hour for it. Now he picks it up, draws Quinn in, and now here it is. Ferris with it now. Here comes Ferris. He's in the slot. He's working. He's coming in. He takes a shot. It's a rebound off Meyering. Steele trying to get in as he was sandwiched in between. Some defensemen there. Now working. It's going to be picked up. And here we go. Ferris with the shot. Oh, off the crossbar, but it went over the shoulder of Meyering. Here we go. Now it's going to be Yates trying to get something here. Lujan drops it back. There we go. Taking a look. And Watts feeds it over to Steele. Steele gets off the stick, but he gets a rebound and gets it. Well, here we go. Griffin Fisher with the puck. He feeds the point. Buck with it. Buck looking. Takes a shot. It's off the boards. Picked up. And here we go. Bechtold with it. He's looking at options. He throws it back in the corner, but it's a softie. He draws Griffin Fisher in to try to pick it up. A solid pass to Buck. Buck with it. And it just goes out of the reach of Lujan as he was cheating into the middle there from Griffin Fisher. And an attempt here coming, a shot goes wide. And it's kept in by Eaton. Eaton wants to fire away soon, but now he's met by the Spaceman. Now going after the puck. Here we go now. Here's Perry. Perry with it now. He's got Hoffman going in. He sees him going in. He's still with the puck, hanging on, and he goes through a check, picks up, and now he may look to Griffin Fisher. He does, who's playing the left knee momentarily. Now picked up Buck. Buck's feeding over to Lujan. Lujan was up. Now Lujan's back in his spot. Perry with the puck behind goal line. Here comes Perry. Perry throws it back around, but Huffman's got to skate it out, but it's probably, he picks it up. Huffman with it. He's got a lane. He's going to take a shot, and it's a save there by Meyering. Meyering saves the day again. Puck's up off the glass. Kept in by Lujan. Lujan gets through. Here he goes. Takes a shot, but he keeps it in off the glass. Pitcher will pick this up into the neutral end. The feet still delayed off. Now on. Here he goes. Pitcher with it now. He's coming in. Takes a shot, but it's broken up by Kramer. Now here we go. Perez with it. Perez takes one, and he scores! Wow! I thought Eaton was going to be a factor on the stop as Perez picks it up just inside the blue line. Fires stick side of Meyering. And the Spacemen pick up the second goal. First in the second period. So 1-8 so far in each period for the Spacemen at 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
Well, just before that sequence, the Spacemen hit the post yet again. That's 3 crossbars this game already. It's a shame we're not playing posts.
So Robin is on the face-off. Wasserman gets checked off the play.
Perez.
And And here we go. Yellow knee drops it back. Now it's going to be picked up. Steele looking. Throws a far side walloper to pick up Saar, and it was broken up by the Blackbirds. Yellow knee drops it over to Pitcher. Pitcher with it now. He feeds over to Robbins. Robbins has it. Saar going in. He sees Saar. He takes a look, and down he goes on a no call. Picked up by the Blackbirds. Armstrong with it now. He's off to the races now. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Oh, goes offsides on a 2-on-1 with Saar on the chase as Washington goes offsides a little early before the puck goes in for the Blackbirds.
Yeah, I'll bring the face-off out into the neutral zone. Near side on the monitors. 14:34 left here in the second period. It's a 2-0 Spacemen lead.
So Hewlin versus Forsman. Give that one to the Spacemen as Watts is searching for it as Yates puts pressure on. Forsman picks up, tries to finish what he started. Yates is there. It's a softie, but it's pushed out of the way. Still working. Forsman working hard now. They may use Funge on the side instead. They tried to fire something, and it's a body up on on this effort here for the Blackbirds as it almost worked for him. Now trying to get a hold of it was Fisher. Now it's going to be picked up by the hands of Tetral. Tetral with it now. He's into the corner. Fisher back, and he tried to give it to him. Well, he does. Fisher hands him walking around there. Oh, as Hewlin goes down, it's up front for the taken. Funge clears it. Yates looking, and now Tetral will get time to take it and throw it in the corner. Fisher will chase this out. Horseman there trying to get rid of it. Tetral on the keep, taking a look. He's feeding it. Oh, Fisher tried to pick up a redirect, sails it out and around. Picked up by the Blackbirds, and a nice reach there by Hewlin. Takes the puck away. Now working, Remo goes into the corner, see if he uses Lujan, and he does. Remo gets put down there, and Lujan over to Fisher. Fisher feeding, no, it's high, and it's up front. It's a block shot. Oh, it goes wide. And here we go, feeding up front, and now Crozier with it. Crozier looking, he's flinging it up. Lujan's going to chase and try to tie up his guy, Yates, but it's back for Watts to pick up. Watts clears it around, and now it's going to be picked up by Jared Fisher. Jared Fisher's coming in. He's looking, he's got Hewlin with him. He's got Remo up. He backhands into the corner. Might be picked up. Lujan does get a hold of the puck. He's playing it off the feet, and now it's Dante. Now back and forth it goes to Perry for the Blackbirds, and he got one sheet up ice and broken up as Lujan held the boards there. Broke up the effort of Euler's attempted to come, cherry pick there. Now picked up. Perry now giving up the puck and taken away. He's Bechtold up front. Oh, as Ferris trying to, and a backhander and a stop in. It's still down on his knees as Meyering as he took a lot right there and shut down the effort of the Spacemen.
Desperation save from Meyering. He gets it. And then a couple of rebound opportunities. He also stops to keep this a 2-0 Spaceman lead.
Wow, he was working there. Dante on the face-off versus Ferris, kept in by Buck. Buck looking, fires away, but throws it on boards for the keep. Perry over to Lujan. Lujan with it. Lujan feeds up over the crossbar. Eaton can't hang on to it, so Buck will get it. Oh, it's here they go. The Blackbirds coming in. Is it just off the feet, just blindly? Now Buck picks up. Here he goes. He drops it back to Bechtold. Steele went down. Steele's back in the action. Over to Lujan. Lujan hands in it. He takes the shot. He tries to pick the corner and comes off the glass. Now picked up Bechtold. Bechtold trying to come through. See if he uses point. Yeah, pass was cut off, so Bechtold working in the corner. Gives it to Ferris. Ferris with it now. Ferris looks in the middle. Steele with a shot. A rebound save. Bechtold on the chase. Lujan coming in, and now it's backed up by Steele. Came in solid on the left defense. Looks like we will get burned there. Good job by Steele. Now still working Ferris, working along the boards. Blackbirds come out with the puck here. Well, pitcher will pick it up. The sticks were tied up in feet. Takes a shot to save Meyer. Got a second. Oh, and it puts it. Steele picks up the rebound. He gets the open back door. Wow, Meyering on the initial save. Couldn't shut it down. Steele picks up goal number 3 for the Spacemen.
Yeah, they just keep digging around the saw. They find the open man on the side. That's Steele. Makes it 3-0 Spacemen. Goal coming at 11:44.
All right, so 8-16. Spacemen find themselves scoring again here in the second, making it 3-0. And Griffin Fisher, Kramer comes in to take it away. Robbins comes in, breaks it up. Pitcher's got to tie up Washington as the puck's going back and forth. Griffin Fisher throws the pass over to Robbins, gets through. Yellow knee comes in. Now Pitcher's coming in. Riley Pitcher trying to get a hold of it. He's coming all the way up. See who's back in his spot. Presnow picks up. He fires over to Yellowknee. Yellowknee looking. Yellowknee dumps it in the corner. Around it goes. Griffin Fisher will pick this up, see where he goes. He throws it back. Yates will pick up. Oh, into the feet of Yellowknee. Puts body on to tie him up. And he throws a blind pass, and it's turned over to Kramer. Kramer with it out, trying to hands through. He goes down, and a penalty coming against Yellowknee for a knee.
So Yellowknee going for knee.
Yeah, Yellowknee went to collide with Kramer and did everything but play the puck, so easy call for the official. If you could have sized him up body, then it wouldn't have been a call.
Yep. So third power play for Midwest. They are 0 for 2 on the night. That's just a 2-minute minor until Larry Yellowknee.
Yeah, so just 40 seconds after the goal. Now the Spacemen find themselves a man deficit. Will face off, picked up by the Blackbirds. They fire off the glass, goes wide. Quinn on the keeper. He's reaching in and a redirect. Oh, almost picked up out front there. And here we go. Sugarhead trying to work through. He may pick up the puck there. There's a bad pass there. But it was picked up by Pierre Lujan on the whiffer. He reaches back in to make a play. Hoffman coming back and go. And after all that, an offside save the day. Spaceman on the ropes there, just trying to hang on to the puck.
Yeah, that was Midwest got through the Spacemen on that one. Unfortunately, one of them went off sides. As you said, they were trying to hold the blue line, but were unable to do so, and Midwest started getting behind them.
Hoffman with the Dante on the faceoff. Credit this one to the Spacemen, but then coming through, pick up the puck, was eaten, and he's going to try to fire, and he goes wide. Watts with it, but he's going to just feed Quinn. Quinn's got to pick it up. And now the Blackbirds have set up. Hoffman on chase there. And working and working. There we go. Check into the boards. Picked up by the Blackbirds, but now they feed it back around. Watts with it now, but he's got an open spot and he throws it. But he picks up on the stick of Steele. Steele comes in. He has Huffman up with him. Here comes Steele. Drops it over to Huffman. Still working on the man deficit for the Spacemen. Just over a minute left of that. And now here comes Dante. Picks up the puck, but he takes a check from Steele. He throws it back to defense. Still good effective chase now by Steele to keep the puck into the zone. And here come the Blackbirds now. Oh, and Steele collides with Dante, I believe. Oh, broken up. Watts times it, just tips it. Oh, and a nice check by Steele as he cleans up that check that he picked up from Dante earlier. And Watts picks up the puck, throws it around. Tetra will pick up, and he's got, that one's off the glass, cleared out into the neutral, picked up by Perry of the Blackbirds. Perry's getting some handle there from Hoffman. Hoffman there trying to force the issue here. Now picked up. And Watts will pick up the pass or the puck from the Blackbirds. Watts dumps it around the corner. He disposes of Welch. Welch is looking to go up ice. Armstrong trying to wrap up. Well, he does have Robbins there. Turns the puck over. Lujan with it. He's feeding it around. Now it's up. Lujan will work there as Welch gets the best of him right there. Now Watts picks it up off the boards to Robbins. Robbins with it now, changes direction. Yellowknee comes out, and he's heading to the bench. Now back to full strength. Here comes Robbins in. Robbins looking to come in. Oh, he tries to go soft. Oh, Myron's looking for it. It's back behind him behind the goal line. Perry with it for the Blackbirds. Now he gives it over. Oh, and it goes to the feet of Lujan, who plays it. Robbins trying to force it. As Euler was trying to pick up, but he's changing now. All right, here comes Sarr. Picks up from Lujan. Robbins picks up. He looks up front. It's a bouncer. Oh, wow. Shut down as Perry almost looked like he was going to spin around and shove it in against his own team.
Yeah, face-offs inside of the Midwest zone. Looks like they're going to put a blocker side of Myring. 8:29 left here in the second period. And Robbins to the draw.
Shot and a save there. Myring another stop there. Horseman that was in on the face-off up. Thought he was going to come out with the puck. Now the Spacemen, no, here they go. And they throw it down. Lujan will chase this one out. Picks up the puck. He's got two on him. See what he does. Changes directions. Looks up ice. Oh, just gets through. And an icing will come. Oh, as Kramer beats back the feet of Ulen. So Lujan tried to laser one down the Ulen out of reach, and he started to give up, and then he started to take off, and it was a race, but he didn't want it as Kramer came back. forced the icing against the Spacemen. 8:06 remaining here in the second. Spacemen up 3-0. Forsman versus Hewlin on the face-off, and it's going to be picked up by the Spacemen as Jean clears it around. Griffin Fisher trying to get a hold of it. He taps it out, and it's a race now. Saar has a hold of it here. Saar's coming in strong. He has Cummins put on the brakes, so leaves it over to Pitcher. Pitcher with it out, takes a shot. Oh, nice. Just right down the seam there and held on by Meyering as he followed it from the blue line.
Good shot along the point. Easy, pretty much an easy save. Pretty straightforward there from Meyering. Face off going to be blocker side. And it looks like it'll be Hewlin to the draw against Adante.
And it's still in the spot. Fisher will pick it up. The pitcher goes off the boards. Hewlin tries to pressure. Ramo goes in the action. It's battle of the nines as he goes up against Eaton, and the puck's picked up now by Perez. And now Jared Fisher, he gets double teamed, leaves it for Hewlin. Hewlin now, it's got two on him. He comes out, but down he goes. And now Fisher will come and put check on as Ramo gets it far over to Pitcher. Riley Pitcher tries it again, and he nails this time. Funds it now, picked up by Jared Fisher, and he fires and shut down by Meyering.
7:15 left here in the second period. The most recent goal scored by Zach Steele. That made it a 3-0 Spaceman lead. Face-off still inside the Midwest zone.
All right, here we go. It's going to be Ferris versus Adante. Ferris drops it back to Bechtel, does a quick shot, but he goes off the knees of Runyon. And an ice coming as pitcher's coming back, but goes back. Oh, Riviere there. It's kept. Oh, Adante tried to fire something in, but he whiffs on it. Picked up pitcher. Gives it over to Perez. Perez looks up ice, and it's tipped, but they're going to call an ice, and we'll face off down in the Fort Wayne zone.
Nothing happening right now is icing. Too many strong chances. Play's kind of slowed down a little bit.
And this time we'll face off Riviere's glove side. Face-off's going to be picked up by Midwest L. Take it away. Pitcher has it now. Here he comes. Riley Pitcher's trying to. He's had a few shots here. He wants to get something going. Oh, he leaves it behind. Pitcher feeds it on the backhand. Oh, couldn't get it one time. Still working. Steele still trying to hang on to it. Goes out of the reach of Adante. Now it's going to be picked up by. Pitcher picks up the pass there from Ferris. Perez. Oh, that was an easy pickup by Pitcher. As Meyering was committed left and tried to slide it over. You saw nothing but net, and it was an easy goal there for Pitcher, who's been firing away here on this shift, and he finally got one.
Yeah, you talked about it. Very, very wide open shot there. He gets it right along the side of the net. I mean, there's almost no chance he missed. The only way he'd miss that is if he just absolutely shanked it.
Yeah, which I have. I've hit the post. This time the faceoff is going to be picked up by the Blackbirds as Welch gets a hold of it. Armstrong dumps it in. Riviere tries to clear. Quinn working. So Bechtel gets a couple of points so far. It's his second assist. Now with Watts with it. He's throwing it around, but out of the side of Sugarhead and leaves it wide open. An attempt. Oh, Wasserman tried to pick up a pass directed to him from Quinn. Here we go now. So Perry coming in. It's Cam Perry. He went up against Perry for the Blackbirds. Perry still hanging on. He feeds over. Tetral taking something. Looking up front on the backhand on the rebound. Cam Perry. Oh, he tries to shut up Meyering. Shut him down that time. All right, so Cam Perry still hanging on to the puck. He takes another shot into the glove. Meyering, and he shuts down the effort there of the Spacemen.
Yeah, just as I said, play was slowing down. It picks right back up. With 2 goals for the Spacemen.
Hoffman on the face-off up against Armstrong and give that one to the Spaceman as Perry picked it up and fed it back to Watts, and now back to Perry as Kramer is all over him. Sugarhead trying to get a hold of it. Now he does. He wanted to go up the defense. Defense is covered. Watts now in. Sugarhead looks. It's a give and go. Oh, it's a miscue, but Watts comes back and a shot wide. Sugarhead goes high stick and gonna let it go. And Huffman picks up and a high stick called against the Spacemen. All right, so we'll face off just outside the zone. All right, so picked him. Oh, so that pass was picked up Tetro, and he gave it to Watts, but Watts was starting to go in, so Watts had to come back now to Tetro, and then to Yellowknee. It's a dump in, and now it's Sire will race out and pick it up. He's working against Kramer, but now it's Cummings who picks up the puck, now picks up Watts. Watts is a soft backhand, miscues all around now for the Spaceman. Tetro comes back, picks up from Yellowknee as he passed to him. Back to Yellowknee, over to Robbins. Robbins has Sire far side, going into the slot, taking a look up front, and shot by Yellowknee. And he picks up the rebound. Yellowknee with it now. Yellowknee coming around, he draws in. Crozier off the shin pads. Oh, and it's a foot race of Kramer. And now it's going to be picked up in by Sar, who gives it to Lujan. Lujan working to get through. Lujan gets checked off the play, but he's still playing, and it reaches and gets the pass over to Robbins. Lujan slides back into his spot. Robbins still with it. He's trying to get it through, and it's snipped away with Crozier. Crozier throws it up, and Lujan will pick this up. And he slips it back to Buck. Buck with it, feeds it up to Yellowknee. Yellowknee now looking to got the slot, and it's tipped and out of play. It goes over. It hits something up in the roof here, and stoppage of play.
Now it looks like they're going to bring the face-off inside the Midwest zone, blocker side of Meyering. Late here in the second period.
So Dante coming up slow now finally to go up against Ferris. Now still working. Midwest comes out. Ferris picks it up off the boards. Bechtold chasing in. Now working in there, trying to get it going. Now it's going to be picked up by the Blackbirds. They look. Now it's taken away. Picked up by Ferris. Ferris trying to feed up, but it's a three-man defensive effort, so they come in to pick up the puck, turn it back over. Steele throws it back around. Tried to give it to Bechtold, but broken up, and now it's Eaton. He'll pick it up. Eaton now. Just in the corner, it's broken up, and a pass going over to Bechtold as the pass is broke up by Mogan. Bechtold still, he rides out the corner, still comes out with it. He feeds up Lujan. Lujan goes far side over to Buck. Buck with it now, feeds it to Bechtold, and the feed takes a shot. It just sails right over the pads. Admiring. Bechtold picks up the rebound on the backhand. He's trying to feed it through against Mogan. He's still working, and now it's a battle. Mogan will pick it up. Now he has it. Now Lujan. Lujan, look, it takes a shot. He lasers it right into Meyering. The play is still alive, and now picked. Oh, no, let go. Not seeing it up front. Laying down was Ferris. Now here we go, and now it's going to be picked up by Steele. Steele grabs it out of the air. He's working. He feeds over in and out of the stick of Ferris. Now it's going to be picked up by Bechtold. He throws it around, and it's just shoved in the direction of Meyering, and he shuts it down.
Meyering looks absolutely gassed as he was getting up slowly. You can see it in his posture. He's absolutely gassed right now here late in the second period. He's probably can't wait for the intermission to come.
Yeah, he's faced almost 17 minutes of second period action, giving up only 2, but he is beat. So he looks like he's getting redressed right now. Oh, he's got an issue. The referee's trying to fix him up. All right, I think he's good to go. All right, so here we are. We're ready for some action here, facing off in the Blackbirds zone. Working Hewlin there, trying to battle against Armstrong. Drops it back to Perez. Perez with it. Now feeding up front. Oh, pitcher there trying to get another one. Working as he pressured into the paint there. Remo's going to skate this one out, try to pick this up, and it's an icing as he sells it, as Welch couldn't get back in time. Just under the 3-minute mark here in the second period. Face off again in the Blackbirds defensive zone. So Hewlin goes up against Armstrong. Now glove side of Meyering. Puck drops it back. Fisher taps it up. Oh, to Perez. He has to skate through as he takes a check there from Armstrong. He was reaching there. Perez with it now. He's looking. He's trying to backhand it down. He goes on a call against the Blackbirds on a high stick. So Wasserman headed in the penalty box. Heading into the Rudy Shop penalty box.
Sounds like a high stick.
Yep, it's a high stick. Tyler Wasserman.
Penalty, number 90, Tyler Wasserman, 2 minutes high sticking. Time for a Rudy Shop power play.
And see if he stays in the shop there for 2 minutes or less. Tetral picks up off face-off over to Jared Fisher. Fisher with it. Goes over to Yeleny. Yeleny reaches out to pick it up. Yeleny with it now. He feeds it back over to Tetral. Tetral with it. Goes far side road to Fisher. Fisher with it. Fisher feeding up. Gets through the hands of Griffin Fisher. And it is kept. And it's Tetral. But now it's holding the line. Has created another turnover. Forsman coming in. He's taking a look. Taking a shot and a save. Now it's coming in. Crozier trying to get a backhand. Just goes wide. Now picked up by Yeleny. And no one coming in now as he drops it back to Fisher. But in a collision behind. All right, picks up Tetral. He gives to Yeleny off the boards. Forsman trying to force the issue there. Fisher with it now. He sees Griffin Fisher up. Griffin Fisher's reaching for it. He gets behind Jared Fisher trying to get through Crozier as he splits the D. It's a softie out into the middle. Yeleny will come back and pick it as Forsman comes in to try to get it from him. He drops the pass over to Tetral. Tetral gives it to Perez. Perez with it now. He gets through. And here comes Perez in. Perez picking up the puck, hanging on to the puck, looking for defense, and it's that was Yeleny. It was playing a spot, and he changed. Pitcher with it now into his spot. Gives over to Buck. Buck goes into the hands of Perez. Now back to Pitcher. Pitcher with it. He goes to Buck. Buck with it. Buck takes a look. He's giving up front. Oh, off the feet, but now kept in by Pitcher. They're cycling around. Lujan with it. He drops back to Pitcher. Pitcher thought about taking that shot. Buck now has it. He's feeding. Oh, give and go here for Robbins. Over to Lujan, and he goes wide. And it's off the glass. Picked up Pitcher. Pitcher with it now. He's looking, takes a shot. Down that slot again. He just, easy stop for Meyering to shut down.
24 seconds remaining in the power play for the Spacemen. Face off inside the zone. They've had pretty good chances. They kept it in the zone most of the time, except for that another breakaway again on the penalty kill from Midwest. So that's something that they're going to have to really iron out.
Euler takes the face-off against Robbins, picked up Pitcher with it. Pitcher feeds it over to Perez. Perez hanging on, no one on him, so now Pitcher back to Perez. Now someone in. Lujan coming in. Lujan hangs on. Run to the 1 minute mark and he fans it. Oh, and it's going to be Pitcher comes in and picks up the puck now. He's feeding back to Robbins. Robbins looking up. He gives it, tries to give it to Perez, but broken up. Buck on a one-timer, and you got to watch Wasserman just came out. And Buck comes back to protect as Armstrong takes change. Shot! Oh, Robbins working it. It's up front. Pitcher working it. Shut down by Meyering.
Another penalty killed off. Neither team has scored on the power play right now. Spaceman 0 for 2. Midwest 0 for 3. The last goal came from Riley Pitcher. 6:29 remaining in the second period. Face off inside the Midwest zone as Huffman goes to the draw for the Spacemen.
Against Armstrong, and Midwest working to get a hold of it, and they split the defense trying to get something going. Tetral will pick up. He goes back to Watts. Watts with it now, looking. We're at 20-some seconds left. Puck's broke up. Perry picks it up now, draws it back to Huffman. Huffman takes a check from Armstrong and turns it over. Oh, now the puck's picked up by Huffman. See if he goes up to Sugarhead. He does. Sugarhead has to pick it up off the feet. He goes into the corner. And Welch is there trying to get it out. Watts is protecting, holding the line. And now he's got to come up and play it now. Watts takes a shot and bounces it off of Armstrong. Almost creates a chance for Huffman. Huffman picks up, fires it, but it's going to be Mason Perry, though. And that'll do it for the end of the second period, as that period was owned by the Fort Wayne Spacemen.
I'll take a break. You're watching Spaceman Hockey on the Spaceman Broadcast Network.
this league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity. They're on the wrong team. They had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like the amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me. Here I heard was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right? Is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff, so they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans, that really helps our goalies off the ice. And I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed, or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
Well, we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. I'm going to be saying that all day, aren't I? We are at Trine University's Thunder Ice Arena in Angola, Indiana, where we are at our second intermission between the Fort Wayne Spacemen and the Midwest Blackbirds, where the Spacemen are up by a commanding lead of 4-0. Shots on goal were 3 that period for Midwest, 29 for the Spacemen, bringing it to a 2-period total of 5 to 52. Midwest picked up 2 blocked shots that period, bringing it to a 2-0 block shot count. Penalty minutes, 4 for Midwest, 6 for the Spacemen. Both teams have yet to score on a power play. Midwest 0 for 3, Spacemen 0 for 2. Face-offs 29-17 in favor of the Spacemen. Two penalties that period, one by Larry Yellowknee, who picked up a knee at 11:04, and then one of the Midwest players picked up a high stick at 2:44. Both were killed off. 3 goals that period for the Spacemen. First one was by defenseman Noe Perez. That one was shot wide. Goes out to the point. Perez cuts it back towards the middle. He shoots it and scores along the ice. 5-hole on Meyering. And later on, the initial shot blocked, and they find the loose puck, get it over to Zach Steele, who puts it in, and that gave the Spacemen a 3-0 lead. And then later on, that one's along the low far side face-off circle. The shot was either saved or it might have been blocked. And the puck went right to Riley Pitcher, who's all by himself, wide open net, puts it in, and that made it 4-0. That is where we stand at the end of 2. So spacing up 4-0. And we're going to go ahead and take another break. You are watching Spaceman Hockey, playoff hockey, round 1, game 1. Against the Midwest Blackbirds here on the Spaceman Broadcasting Network.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
About the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think, you know, that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
And here we are back for third period action as the teams have taken to the bench. And netminders have set their crease up, and we'll see what's going to happen here as the Blackbirds want to come out of a 4-goal deficit, want to dig their way out of a hole early on. See if they can start rattling one at a time to catch back up into this effort. Or is the Spacemen going to keep shutting down their attempts as the goal or the shot differential is exceeding the goal?
Spacemen almost have 11 times as many shots as Midwest does, 5-52.
All right, let's see what Midwest can answer with here. And we're back for some 5-on-5 hockey here.
Then again, if you're Myron, you're thinking, well, it might be a workout, but it's helping my save percentage.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good on some of those drives there. He shut down an entire effort. All right, after face-off, the puck was picked up to Lujanabuk, and he gave it up to Yeleny. Now Yeleny with it now. He's working to try to get it in. Taking a look off of his shin pad. Block shot there by Corrosier, I believe. Adante picks up the puck. Now it's going to be Yeleny as he comes back up against Cummings, and now it's going to be Robbins. Robbins throws it back. Yeleny picks up. He throws it back into the direction of where Robbins was, so it's an easy pickup for the Blackbirds. They dispose of the puck, and it's a chase now into the zone, but an icing.
And that'll bring the faceoff back inside the Midwest zone. They're going to elect to go which side here. It looks like they're going to choose the glove side to have the faceoff. Kind of a new rule that's come into hockey a little bit. It used to be from where the puck was shot. That used to be where it is. Now they get to choose.
Now the puck's picked up by Perez. It's cycling around. Ramo feeds over to Fisher. Fisher takes a look, and a screen set up by Ulan that rides it up over the net. Ulan picks it up in the corner. Now picked up Cummings. Cummings throws it around. And now it's going to be Perez tips it. Now picked up Ramo. Ramo working. Fisher on the reach. Reaches out, gets a hold of it, and it's a bouncer as it's going everywhere. Perez will pick it up as the battle was there with Eaton. Oh, Perez loses it, but he gains it back and draws out a Blackbird there. And that was of Euler. Now Ulan with the puck. Ulan with it, throws it back around, coming to try to chase this. Ramo picks up, feeds up front. Oh, Fisher had some room there. 2 shots and saves. Second effort held on. Meyering shutting down the effort of the Spacemen.
Now the Spacemen picking up right where they left off. Plays just down inside of the Midwest zone. Right now, the only thing that's happening down with La Riviere is the ice is still drying.
Yeah. All right, so Bechtold picks up the puck and now picked up Perez. Perez working. He's got up front. Ferris got tied up by the hands of Armstrong. Now kept in by Pitcher. Now chasing it out, trying to pick up his Ferris Ferris. He goes. As he was going against Perry there, Mason Perry that is. Now picked up Bechtold, changes direction. Now he has the puck, taking a look. He may go, let's see where he goes. He's still hanging on, hands in it. Looking, he feeds up front, and the puck was tipped. Oh, could not hang on as Welch in a shot and held on by Meyering. As you can see why the shot keeps adding up. Pitcher's directing traffic. He doesn't want Tetral to come out yet.
Yeah, I think they just changed on defense, so they might only have been on the ice for about 10, 15 seconds. Feels like he can still hold pretty good.
And now the puck is picked up, dumped her in there by Steele, turned over by the Blackbirds, and high stick for Ferris. And now picked up Pitcher. Oh, no, it's picked up now, and good draw. As Ferris picks up, and he drew Crozier in. Crozier had a piece of it. Now Pitcher with it. Now gives it to Perez. Perez trying to look for it. Now look at this nice fresh ice. No one's been on yet till now. And now it's going to be into the stick of Pitcher. Pitcher with the puck now. Here he goes in. Pitcher will hang on to it. Tries to feed it. Broken up by Perry, but now Bechtold will pick up. Bechtold's still hanging on. He drops it to Perez. Perez takes a look. He gets through Crozier. Now working. He gets through Forsman. Perez still with it. Goes back there with Quinn. Now still working. Picked up, and it's thrown around. It's going to be kept in by Ferris, and he gets it in. Now Bechtold still working to get a hold of it. As now the change had come on defense. And the puck now, it's going to be Watts chasing out as the attempt there with Forsman and Yates, and it's not offside, but they come out. At least Forsman does, and the puck gets through Perry. Steele picks it up. Steele's hands in it. Looks, gets it through the feet, but picked up by Adante. Here comes Adante now. Adante looking. It's tipped by Tetral. Tetral reaching as he tried to get it past to Eaton. Tetral going back. Adante puts check on, but Tetral just slides out of that. It's up front. Watts there. He gives it. And give it from Steele. Now he gives it to Camp Perry. Perry with it now. He's coming in, taking a look, and he feeds into the glove of Meyer. He shut that down.
Yeah, that was a great save by Meyering. Take a look here on the replay. Great save by the goaltender Meyering.
Huffman on the face, gets back to Tetral. Tetral tries to feed it up to Sugarhead, gets through. Huffman working to hang on to it, picks it up. Perry with it now. Perry looking. He's trying to feed it now. It's back into the corner. Sugarhead will pick this up. Sugarhead with it. Perry comes in to help. Runyon in there trying to get a hold of it. Now comes out with a Sugarhead. He's going to feed Tetral with a one-timer. Shot and a save there as Adante was there to try to keep a rebound. Tetral there. It's going to feed over to Watts. Watts takes a shot. Huffman there, but it tips it up into the safety netting. And will face off stick side of Meyering.
Now 16:06 remaining here in the third period. Face off still inside of the Midwest zone. 4-0 is our score. And it looks like it is Griffin Fisher to the draw.
So Fisher there, Remo will pick up. He's checked off the play, so back it goes. Adante picks it up on the backhand, still working. Griffin Fisher trying to get over. Runyon is in the action there. Jared Fisher trying to tie it up. Runyon still. Travis Runyon, I believe, up against Griffin Fisher. He's still working there. It's tied up on the boards. And picked up by Jared Fisher and fires on Meyering, and he just shuts it down. Rack up more shots. Saves for him.
Last time the Spacemen were in the playoffs, they swept the Detroit Fighting Irish in round one last year, ultimately falling to the Chicago Cougars in the second round, 2-1 in the best-of-3 series. So they came close.
And the face-off, Griffin Fisher, but it's given up to Kramer. Kramer goes to clear it. Buck gets a hold of it, but it gets through the stick. And Lujan is back as he's got one trying to chase him out. That of Welch now picked up. Lujan still working there. As Armstrong puts body on, Lujan comes back out with it. Lujan working to get it through. Gets it through, and he can't hang on as Armstrong tries to tie him up. Now it was kept in by Jared Fisher. Armstrong flings it up. Buck will pick it up off the boards. Gets through Wasson in there. Armstrong on him. Oh, out to the reach, and Lujan will pick up as Welsh couldn't hang on. Lujan with the puck now. He's got Griffin Fisher. He goes shot and goes wide. It's keeper Wasson in with it. Wasson just throws it to nobody, and it's a slow-mo, but it's played by LaRiviere as Welch comes in. Now the puck, Kramer there. Armstrong picked up by Buck. Fired it on target and covered as Meyering is Yeleny was kind of in the area.
So another offensive zone face-off for the Spacemen. It looks like Robbins is going to go to the draw. Can't see who he's going to be up against. It looks like 66.
Yeah, Forsman up against Robbins. It's going to be picked up by Yates is working. Yeleny gets underneath him. He passes to Perez. Perez's pass is broken up, but Robbins is there, throws it back behind Yeleny, so he's got to come back and pick up as Yates is all over him. He feeds Pitcher. Pitcher now feeds over to Perez. Perez with it now. He's looking. He goes, whoa, he takes a laser, throws it behind, and it's a icing there as he threw behind Saar.
Well, that'll send the face-off down inside of the Spaceman zone, and Riviere is probably just happy to see people in his zone for a couple minutes.
Yeah, the ice is so fresh here. It looks like icing on a cake, so now they're going to see if they can disrupt that. Face-off, still 5-on-5 here as we are in just over the 1/4 mark here in the third period. Saar breaks up the puck. Robbins is there. Yellow-knee picks it up, dumps it around the corner, chasing out, trying to pick it up is Perry. Mason Perry with it. He's looking. He's throwing it back. He drops it back, picked up. Oh, it's going to go into the hands, in and out. Crozier is coming by as Perry Mason, or Mason Perry. I'm going to call him Perry Mason. Sure, he's been called that. Yates now going up against Yellow-knee, reaches in on the tip of Saar. Now it's going to be kept in, and here we go. Perry with it now. He's throwing it back. And Yellow-knee will keep it. It's off the, goes in and out, back and forth, and all around. Here we go. So here, Throwing it up off the boards now, and Sarr will let it go over to pitcher. Pitcher feeds up ice over to Robbins. Robbins with it now. Here comes Robbins. Robbins taking a look. He's going in. He loses the puck, and as Perez slides through, and the puck is going to be just shoved in the slot here. Picked up Tetro. Tetro working, and it's a bouncer. Picked up Tetro again. It's a softie. Shoves it over, but now it's going to be picked up by the Blackbirds as they try to clear Perez on the backup position here. And Ferris with an attempt shot and a save. Meyering with another stoppage of goaling there, and Meyering shuts down as Bechtold comes around and battles there with Perry.
Yeah, that one's along the side of the net. Meyering decides to cover it with 13-11 left here in the third period. 4-0 still to score. Face off inside of the Midwest zone.
All right, here we go. Still working. Now it's going to be picked up by Ferris. Ferris is going to take a look. Just goes a bit wide, and Bechtold will pick up. Gives over to Watts. Watts over to Tetro. Tetro feed, no, and he gets through, and it's going to be Bechtold takes a shot, and a save. Meyering on the stop there. Blackbird still working, trying to get through. Now picked up as Euler was battling there. Now it's going to be battled by Morgan. Morgan there. Ferris tries another attempt. Meyering going to shut it down.
Yep, pressure is just all Spacemen right now. It looks like the forward change for the Spacemen coming up. And it looks like Huffman's going to go to the draw now.
And Huffman versus Adante. Adante working to try to get the puck there. Tetro gets spun around. Still working, but... And now it's going to be picked up by Watts. Watts with the puck now. Looking, Hoffman with it. Gets through the hands of Sugarhead. Picked up by the Blackbirds, and here comes Sugarhead taking a look. Takes a shot in the glove. Meyering shuts him down.
I think at this point, our camera guy can just keep it at a wide angle in the Midwest zone and not really move the camera too much. I mean, this is just amazing how the ice from the Midwest blue line in is just completely tore up. This is just amazing pressure for the Spacemen. It really is.
And a clear there's Kramer. Tries to clear.
It's an own goal. It's in the net.
Yeah, Kramer tries to clear, and he must have fired it on Meyering and scored for the Spacemen. Now we got to wait to see who they're going to give it to.
The linesman held 5 up, so it might go to Huffman since he took the face-off.
Wow. I mean, he was going to wind that baby up.
Take a look here on the replay. Yeah, right off the stick into the net. So what a twist. Didn't we have that a couple weeks ago with the MJDP?
Yeah, we had the netminder put it in. He just turned around and fired it in, but here the defenseman there, and Kramer's a pretty strong player, so it's not like he wanted to do that.
Well, good credit Kramer there, necessarily speaking.
And so here we go. Watts working now. Griffin Fisher in. The 5th goal was there scored. So Ulen on the keeper. Goes against Welch. Now it's going to be picked up by Perry. Perry with it now. Tetro with it now. Tetro picks up. He's looking to hands it in. Now it's going to be picked up Jared Fisher. Jared Fisher there's. Griffin is in there up in front of the crease. Jared Fisher's still hanging on, and he loses it, but it's going to be picked up Ulen. Now Tetro with it. As Wasserman is now limping to the bench after that collision with Jared Fisher, as Jared Fisher was trying to keep. Shot from Tetro on a save by Meyering, and now Mason is. Perry was working to get it away. Griffin Fisher there in there working. He loses his stick now. A lot of lumber coming out here and there. Ulen trying to get into the action there as Fisher's trying to tie it up. Jared Fisher. Now Tetro with a keeper. And now it's going to be shut down by Meyering as Armstrong gets disposed of. Him and Tetro must have collided at some point because they both got snow all over them. So strange event here as Boy, I don't know what that's like as a goaltender to, just follow the play, seeing your defenseman want to clear the puck and just fire on you.
I've had that happen a couple times, but they never scored on me. They got close.
I've been known to. I pushed the puck towards.
Well, wait, that's right. I did get scored on by you.
Yeah, well, I've been known to push the puck towards the goalie to shut the play down when we're in trouble. All right, yeah, I've scored on my goalie many a times. All right, here we go. Now it's going to be picked up. Runyon tries to clear it, and it's going to be a foot race, and it is picked up. And Yeleny working. Yeleny works to get it. Buck with the keeper now. Buck looking. He's got a lane. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Takes a shot. It goes wide. Mostly a dump in. Lujan with a shot. Oh, up front. What a stop by Meyering as Robbins was there working, looking for the rebound. But nice stop by Meyering as he's coming alive.
Yeah, you're the first defenseman that's ever played on my team and then scored on me.
Oh, I think I've scored on them all. So
I think you redirected it, if I remember right. You tried to block and it got redirected off your hand. Robbins to the draw for the Spacemen.
And picked up by the Spacemen. Now they go over to Buck. That was from Saar. Buck with it off the shin pads there. And it's a race into the neutral. Buck puts it in, delayed off. He's up ice looking for it. Oh, Eaton there. Buck comes and breaks up a pass there as Lujan is back with Adante. Lujan carrying the puck. He gets through Euler. And it is broke up by Funge. And now, Lujan tries to stay off of a check on Eaton, but still takes him down. Saar with it. Saar picks up backhand. Oh, up front. And the net got dislodged, or just hopped for a second, but still on the shot and a save. Meyering there. Yeleny in the action here. Now it's going to be picked up by Saar. Saar's going to go over to Buck. Buck with it now. Buck may throw. Oh, into the feed. Hey, he gives it to Robbins. Robbins will pick up in the corner. He's met by Eaton. Now turned over, and here come Blackbirds with it now. They get through Lujan. Here they go. It's a 3-on-1. Shot instead of the pass, and not happy with the non-pass was Euler there. He was wide open there. Now the puck is picked up. Now Ferris with the shot. It's off the glass, and the referee had a duck. And it's still working now. Here they go. Here comes Midwest. Eaton picks up. He gets, tried to get through Lujan, and Lujan saved it on the feet. Now picked up Steele, drops it over. Ferris with it, trying to feed up front. Meyering there. Oh, and a pick up there. Now let's see what happens, because here comes Midwest. Here's where the puck should have went early on, and that is Euler. Euler gets it through, and he's looking. He takes a shot, and he scores. He was asking for the puck on this entire shift, and they just laid off of him, and he picks the puck up himself down in the Midwest zone and comes down and negates that shutout as he gets rid of the goose egg on the Midwest side all by himself.
Pull that up on the replay. Euler. He is their leading scorer for Midwest.
Yeah, not sure why they just didn't see him or what, but he got brought it back within 4. Perry picks up. Now Wasserman with it. Wasserman's throwing it around, gets around Perez, but Perez puts on the Jets to get a hold of it. Wasserman all over him, throws it back to Pitcher. Pitcher with it now, trying to draw in Armstrong. He gives the pass to Camp Perry. Perry with it, trying to get it around Kramer. Does, but Cummings is there to pick up. Wasserman there, trying to get rid of it, but it's in the feet of Pitcher. Pitcher in there, gets it. Hits Armstrong with it, and up front, and eating it there as Cummings as it just rides up into the chin there. Now the puck's cleared for was a no ice, but LaRiviera picks it up. Now Pitcher with it behind goal line. Welch the only chasing. Armstrong coming up, drawing in a few. And here they come now. Pitcher with it now. Oh, Pitcher loses the puck. Picked up Welch. Pitcher's playing him. Now the pass is up to Armstrong, but now it's going to be picked up by Perry. Perry with it now for the Spaceman. Here comes Perry. Perry's got Sugarhead going in. Feeds it, but broken up off the feet. Ooh! And a save. The puck is finally... It's covered there. I don't know if Myering's laying on it or... Yeah, it's under his leg pads there.
That was close. Spaceman looking to recapture the 5-goal lead. As we mentioned, Kevin Hewlin struck for Midwest, so lead is now down to 4. 7:30 to go here in the third period. 5-1 is the score. Lynn goes to the draw rather than Euler by Midwest's.
Tetra on the, Fisher on the keep, and it's taken, and he's still working to keep it in, and he's still working as it's in the neutral zone, and Fisher comes out with it. He's got Hewlin far, and he's double teamed, and he's still working, and he's hanging on to it. Ramon there helping out, but now Fisher there, and now here they come now, up ice, defenseman back set. Crozier's trying to get something off of the shin pad, or Watts with the stoppage. Quinn now with the puck. He looks back. He gives it back to Perry. Mason. Perry with it now. He fires across the paint there. Kind of a little spooky as we saw something earlier. Hewlin there to try to break something up. Watts on the pickup. Drops it back to Tetral. Tetral goes over to Fisher. Fisher with it now. Here comes Fisher. Ramo on the blue line. Now Fisher coming in strong. Looking. He's trying to. Oh, and he shoves it in the 5-hole. He just carries it in and just pops it in the paint and puts up goal number 6 for the Spacemen to regain the 5-goal lead.
Yeah, that's just Jared Fisher doing what Jared Fisher does. He walked all the way in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just walked right in, walked right around 5-hole as the goaltender opened up the legs to try to follow him across. Puts it in the 5-hole.
So we're getting this one since the sort of goal by Huffman was scored.
Not sure what the holdup is.
Not sure. There was some timeout, Blackbirds.
I'm not sure what's going on right now.
I'm not sure, but Euler called timeout.
Are they changing goalies? I think they're
Oh,
changing
they
goalies.
are. Wow. So they're bringing out Kettner as the backup. So Aiden Kettner will be coming in. Kettner might be starting tomorrow. This game's a wash, so they may be just trying to get him, in the action.
Actually, I think from what
on our
PA, I think that's actually John Cooper.
Oh, that's right. John Cooper's in. Yeah, so he's wearing number 35. But yeah, Jay Cooper on our score sheet.
They got 4 goalies on there, so we'll get it right here. Aiden Kettner, Jack Webster, John Cooper, and Nick Meyering is the rostered goaltenders for Midwest, but it is John Cooper who's now officially in net on the ice.
Robbins picks up, and he couldn't get the pass on to Saar. Saw some defensive help there as a help. Lujan gets back, and he gets there, and he just gets underneath. Oh, and here come the Blackbirds. They're coming out pretty strong. They're playing for their new goaltender who just sat in place as Euler was trying to spoil the day there. Yeleny puts body on. Euler there. Loses the puck to Yeleny. Yeleny feeds it back to Saar, but Saar can't hang on. Now the puck, Dante was working on the line. Yeleny's going to chase this out. Eaton is there. He changes direction. Gives it to Lujan off the boards. Yeleny will pick up. He's still working as now Buck can't hold the low, but he does pick up the puck. He's trying to skate up with Eaton. Here comes Buck now. Buck's coming in. Oh, now turned over. Dante with it. Here comes a Dante. He's coming. Yeleny's the defenseman. He throws it over softly. Yeleny picks it up and goes clear it. It goes in and out of the glove of Saar. Saar's coming up the ice now. He's got Robbins with him, but gets taken off the play. Eaton flings it airborne, and defense is beat now. Is now coming down as Euler. He's got a Dante with him. Perez comes in, turns the puck over. Well, still working. And Perez is still tying him up, but it comes out of Dante. Dante with it now. He's trying to feed over to Welch. Welch couldn't pick it up. Buck throws it backhand in the air, drawn out of the air by Cummins. As Steele was working to get a hold of it. Here comes Bechtold in. Now picked up by Perez. Perez looking. Perez is going to go ahead and go in. Now here he is with the puck. He's looking, and he's going to take a softie, gives it fed over. Oh! And out comes Cooper's effort there. Shuts down. Now picked up. Steele still working on it. Trying to get it through. Bechtold is there. Bechtold will go in the corner and pick it up. He gets checked off by Kramer, but Kramer goes head first in as they both collide. He looks to be all right, and he's up. Now here comes Ferris now. Ferris will come back. He's feeding it over. Now to pitcher. Pitcher trying to feed it, but it's on the lineman, so now the puck's dumped into the zone. All right, so here we go. And the puck is all the way up ice. Bechtold working, and he's got a race against Cummings as they both go into the corner. Bechtold comes out with it. He's riding along the boards. He's going to look for defense. It's not there yet, but Perez finally comes in. But Perez comes way in, but back he goes as he is double-teamed. Bechtold is, and now it's going to be Kramer trying to pick it up. Ferris will pick up one. Oh, and the puck's airborne. And now Bechtold is getting tied up with Armstrong. Leaves it open. Now picked up. Here we go. Trying to get something here. Steele. It's going to have the puck turned over, but Ferris comes back, and he'll pick up the puck into the Fort Wayne zone. Changes for the Blackbirds as they throw up ice to Perez. Perez gives it to, he waited on Bechtold. Bechtold will pick this up, and it's turned. Oh, it's anyone's puck right now. And so Ferris is going to be the right D. Perez working to hang on. Still working. Bechtold is there, and now it's going to be picked up as Welsh throws it off boards, and it's a race now. Wasson to get there, but pitcher beats him back. Pitcher with it now. Pitcher to Perez. Perez tries to one-time pass it. Oh, and he's battling as the puck is taken away by Forsman. Forsman has got Metals up front, and it's loose. Picked up. Oh, and it's almost shoved in by Perez. But here we go as Riviere was solid on the play there. Bechtold in the corner there waiting on it, but that's going to be Perez as it changes direction. Perez chases it. And Metals tried to get a high on it, but Quinn will pick it up. Bechtold goes down as they tried to throw the puck, and Bechtold is hurt right now. He's right in front of the bench. I think he took one in the midsection there, and he was heading home as it was on a change and got walloped. Not intentional. It was just a clear of the puck.
Yeah, he's laying down right now on the Spaceman bench behind the actual bench. One note there, it looks like the goaltender, Myring, is getting attended to as well, as I've noticed him back behind the Midwest bench, so it might have been why he came out.
Well, all the shots he faced, he might be on oxygen at this point. He did his best. All right, so on attempt. Oh, Cooper shuts down. He reaches out with that stick, pokes out a play. Now here they go. Midwest is looking energized here, but we're just at under 3 minutes to play. The linesman breaks up the puck again. Watts throws it off the boards, picked up by Tetral. Tetral throws it up to Perry, and it tips through as it sips through the hands of Croziers for a no ice. Cooper comes way out to play it. Now looking. And turned over by Sugarhead, feeds Perry. Oh, can't Perry. Now Sugarhead draws it out of the air. Huffman trying to get something there, and the puck's cleared, and down the ice it goes, picked up by the Spacemen. They draw one in. Oh, almost was a factor. Now Perry with it now. Here we go. Perry coming in. Huffman with him. Taking a look. Feeds a soft over to Huffman, and Cooper shuts him down. Good effort there. He read that one. A nice little soft play.
Looks like a full line change for the Spacemen.
Yeah, if LaRiviere was a football player, he wouldn't have a spit of grass on him.
Pretty much.
He's just looking clean back there, not seeing a lot.
I know we talk about it a lot, but the play has been in the Midwest zone a lot this game. They've had a very hard time breaking out and keeping pressure inside the Spaceman zone when they have.
Puck broke up. Runyon fed Euler, but couldn't get it out. Ramo all over Runyon now as Runyon is back with the puck. Now Eaton trying to get it out. Gets it into the face of Fisher. Fisher's heading to the bench. He took the puck right in the chops there. See how he fares out. In a game like this, there's nothing intense. Griffin Fisher now gives the pass over to Eulen. Eulen with it into the hands of Ramo. Ramo, hands it through. He's taking a look. He feeds. He feeds Griffin Fisher, who's just sailing out of the way there. Buck can't hang on here. We're just under the 2-minute mark. We're at actually minute 25 here. Now picked up Griffin Fisher. Gives to Lujan. Lujan looks up ice. And to Ramo. Ramo lets it tip in. And now Cooper will pick it up. Cooper sails it around. Griffin Fisher there is trying to get a hold of the puck as he battled against Eaton. And Runyon trying to get it out. Ramo is in there, but now it's going to be turned over. And Ramo breaks up the pass there as it was heading to Euler. He takes it away. So here comes Ramo. Ramo now. And Buck gets It's held on by Cooper as Buck and Adante collide. Buck went down. We're under the 1 minute mark. Cooper shuts down the action.
Yeah, 58 seconds left here in the third period. That's about 3 or 4 players now that have been getting attended to here in the last couple of minutes. Myron was one. Mogan also getting looked at for Midwest. Then Bechtold and now Fisher. So hopefully we can get out of here. No harm, no foul. Obviously nothing's been really intentional. Just a couple of unfortunate bounces. Not sure what happened with Myron though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they were calling for it. Armstrong going to reach and pick it up, and now it's going to be picked up by Saar. Saar working, thinking he was going to get clobbered there, but it's lightened up. Yellowknee doesn't pick up the pass, but now he gets taken off the play. They try to throw it up in the air. It's what they've been doing here just to end this thing, and it's nailed a couple players for the Spacemen so far. All right, Yellowknee will pick up the puck, and Robbins going in, trying to tie up front. Now Tips turns it over as Perez was hoping to get the pass there. Tips now on the backhand, tries to throw it in. Now picked up by Pitcher. Tips trying to come pick up the puck now. Now here's Pitcher with it. We're still at 20 seconds, and now Perez lets it get through. Now picked up Yellowknie. Yellowknee's got the pass developed far, and he does. And Saar there trying to get something going there. Cooper's playing pretty well. He's got good reaction time. Oh, the pass just gets through Pitcher. Pitcher hangs on. We're just under 5 seconds now as soon as he releases it. Armstrong breaks up anything there, and he'll just hang on to it in the corner, and that will do it. Fort Wayne Spacemen come out here at home ice up in Angola and bring home a victory 6-1. And we'll see if everybody's out on the ice. We see Bechtold comes out. He's kind of still bent over. We see look for Fisher out here.
Well, we'll take another break here. You're watching Spaceman Hockey on the Spaceman Broadcast Network.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Well, we're back here at the Thunder Ice Arena, Tryon University in Angola. I've been saying that all night. I knew I was getting ready to say Parkview Sport One Ice House again, but we are not there. Well, Spacemen take a 1-0 series lead with a 6-1 victory over Midwest. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. That shot total is correct. 75-7 is the total shots on goal. Midwest with 2 that period. Fort Wayne with 23. Block shots remained at 2-0. Despite 75 shots, the Spacemen were able to get a lot through to the goaltender. No penalties that period. Kept it at 4-6. Power play stayed the same. Face-offs 40-32. Spacemen. Take a look at the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star is going to go to Noe Perez, who picked up a goal and an assist. Zach Steele is your number 2 star with 1 goal, 2 assists, and your number 1 star, Riley Pitcher, 1 goal, 2 assists. I mean, that's kind of just one way or the other. Which one you wanted to go with? I mean, stats are identical. It's just which one you want to do.
No, you pick it.
Well, at that rate, not much else, to be honest.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, in the end, we saw Cooper coming alive. We'll see if he starts tomorrow night. I mean, with the Spacemen taking a 10-1 shot, against Midwest. So Cooper was looking pretty pumped there coming in the end. So we'll see if he's going to start tomorrow, which I would assume. Let him get a little warm up tonight, taste some action. We're not sure what happened to Meyering, so hopefully he's okay because he wasn't even out there at the end. And for the salute to each team as they end this match tonight up here. So traveling back down to Fort Wayne. So we're on the road for a home game.
Correction, Zach Steele had 1 goal, 1 assist as well. I must have counted Larry Yellen's assists as 16 by mistake.
Oh, Bechtold got 2 assists, I remember.
Bechtold with 2 assists. Zach Steele had a goal and an assist. Noah Perez a goal and an assist. So multiple 2 points.
Yeah, a lot of 2-pointers out there.
Riley Pitcher 3 points. I mean, you can't go wrong one way or
And then the lone
another.
goal scored where the Euler got that goal for Midwest. So
outside of that, Spacemen take a 1-0 series lead over Midwest. We'll have a 5 o'clock face-off tomorrow at the Parkview Sport 1 Ice House for Game 2 of the best of 3 between the Spacemen and the Midwest Blackbirds.